This man stayed at home, ate and slept, and didn't earn a single cent. His wife was extremely disappointed in him and wanted to kick him out of the house. The angry man left the house and returned to his old job. He decided to do something big. His name was Mason, who used to be the best special forces soldier. During a mission, he was unfortunately injured and was forced to leave the army. However, the survival and killing skills he learned in the army were useless in his daily life. Mason couldn't adapt to his current life for a while. Life was extremely bad. Finally, one day, an old friend came to Mason and invited him to his company to work as a bodyguard. At this time, Mason was facing his wife's anger because of his uselessness. He immediately agreed very quickly. Shibatel assigned him the first task of protecting a very famous female reporter who was going to a country in the Middle East to conduct an interview. The next day, early in the morning, Mason went to the TV station and saw the female reporter carrying her luggage out of the building. Mason immediately ran to help. As a result, he was misunderstood as a fan. There was no other way. Mason could only clearly state his identity. After knowing the truth, Claire was extremely embarrassed and took the initiative to talk to him. "I heard you came from the Green Beret Army unit. This is clearly a sign of being easily cuckolded." Mason was speechless when he heard that. "I am the top special forces soldier." And the two of them boarded the plane to the Middle East. This time, Claire's interviewee was the president of a small country. As soon as he got off the plane, the president personally sent someone to pick them up. The two of them even took a photo together. This made Claire extremely surprised, and the two of them got into a special car and planned to go to the president's residence to conduct an interview. On the way, President Mark Kerr drank and chatted happily, and Mason gradually became like a spare person. He turned his head to the side to admire the scenery. Unexpectedly, when the convoy passed the bridge, an explosion suddenly occurred. A group of rebels blocked their way. The driver and bodyguard were shot dead. After a few seconds of being stunned, Mason quickly counterattacked. First, he crawled to the driver's seat, controlled the car, then stepped on the gas pedal and backed away to avoid their missiles. Next, quickly rushed forward and stabbed the rebel who was loading more bullets. A long-planned assassination was turned into a normal car accident by Mason. To be on guard against someone chasing behind 3 people holding weapons, Theo escaped into the forest. Facing Mason's suspicion, the president frankly said that his subordinates wanted to kill him. When he saw the situation was beyond his expectations, Mason took out his satellite phone and immediately reported the situation to the headquarters. Tibatin immediately sent a helicopter to support. After planning the retreat, the president borrowed Mason's satellite phone and prepared to contact his nephew Jack and told him to quickly send people to support. Unexpectedly, Jack was the one behind this. At this time, he had called many reporters to prepare to announce the news that the president was attacked and had died. Unexpectedly, his uncle was still alive. Jack was extremely surprised, but he quickly calmed down and immediately ordered his subordinates to kill the president. At the same time, the helicopter that came to support quickly arrived at the designated location. Unexpectedly, some rebels appeared above. Mason discovered that something was wrong, so he led Theo Claire to escape. High up in the helicopter, M determined the position of the two people. Bullets fell like rain,